How am I supposed to know? See, be reasonable. Listen to me, madam. You're a wife. You're a lady. Listen to me when I talk. Whether you touched his nipple or not, that's not the contest. The guy said, Kassia, you're touching my nipple. Do you care? I am not saying you touched his nipple. I am not saying you touched his nipple. He said...
I've been listening to you, but every little thing you take it so seriously. Like, what was this, honestly?
Was I serious? Me, I was joking.
Every time you yell at me when I'm playing.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Now, it's beginning to look like the relationships in the house are beginning to nosedive. From Double K, the married couple who came into the house and decided to play the game as besties, to Nellly and Sooj. What people have given the name of that relationship solely, S.O. from Sooj and LLY from Nellly. Nelly's really mad at Sooj because she feels like he's not coming straight with her. Looking at the fact that, I think they had something over the weekend, right? It feels like Nellly, they probably got down to business, right? If you know what I'm saying. And after that, Nelly's beginning to feel like the energy Sooj is giving to her has dropped. And right now, she's beginning to wonder. She's had a conversation. I'm going to talk about that in the story. And she's beginning to say that, she's done with that, right? And then we can also see that, Shaun and Wanni have had so much issues. And right now, it's beginning to look like the love, the energy, the passion that they have for each other is beginning to drop. Because it's beginning to look like Shaun is exhausted of the whole relationship thing, especially the fact that Handi is always there whenever they're having a relationship issue. Now I'm going to start off with Double K. Now these people are married, came on the show, and just yesterday or over the night, we saw the fact that Kellyrae was parrying for Kassia. That's his woman. This is his wife, right? And it's beginning to look like Kassia was playing with Fairme's nips. Yes, right, with his chest. And Kellyrae heard why Fairme was telling Kassia, come on, Kassia, you're playing with my nips. Yes. And Kellyrae is wondering, why will his own wife be having that kind of play? We're playing rough. You call it rough play. Why would his wife be playing that kind of play with a guy in the house to the point that the guy is now telling his wife, Kassia, that stop that kind of play, that you're playing with the kind of play you're playing with him and you're touching his nips.
Do you listen to somebody when someone talks, or you just listen to respond? He said, Kassia, you touch my knee.
Now, everybody knows that, there was a Toby Forge in the situation before now, right? And because Toby Forge has been, evicted from the show, right? We were already wondering what kind of game will Kassia play on the show? Because, for each housemate, there has to be a story, right? For each housemate, there has to be a story. We already know that for Shaun, it's Wanni. For Wanni, it's Shaun. For Nellly, it's Sooj. You understand? For me, of course, it's what's her name, Rhuthee, and all of that. For Wanni and Handi, we know it's Rhuthee and all of that, right? So now, Kellyrae is mad that why would his wife be doing that to a guy? He doesn't like it. I don't think any man will like that his woman is playing with the nips of another man, because he was telling her that reverse the case. If I were the guy who was playing with a lady and the lady saying, come on, Kellyrae, you're touching my nips, how would you feel as the woman, right? And it got to a point where it's like you're not listening. But of course, Kassia was also angry that, she was angry that why would he take it personal? And I'm like, shouldn't he take it personal? Like, for reals? Like, are you kidding me right now? I know that both of you came to play a game. I understand. Even sometimes I don't know why a married couple will come on the show to play this game, but for whatever reason they have come to play the show, or play the game rather. And she was like, why will he be mad that she is playing with Fairme's nips? And I'm like, why shouldn't he be mad?
Things getting too okay, you play rough, the point is, don't you think it's getting too rough? That's the point.
It's fine. That's why I said I'll not play again.
So guys, what do you think about that? Do you think it was right? Personally, I don't think it's right. It's not right. It's not even an I don't think matter. It is totally wrong. You cannot be playing with the nips of another person who's not your partner or whatever, especially if you're married. What are you doing there? It's a game, we all know. You probably want to create a storyline. You want people to talk about it, which is understandable. But I think that there are boundaries to morals, right? There are moral boundaries you should have. There are things that the person who's married should not do. You cannot be touching the nipple of another person, especially on national TV. That one is too... I personally think that Kellyrae's, outburst is justifiable. You understand? there has to be a way to address issues, I would say. You understand? Definitely. And I don't think the way he addressed it is wrong. I don't think so. He's talking to his wife. I don't like what you did. He's not raising his voice or whatever it is. But I just think that, that's totally wrong. It shouldn't happen. That's my thoughts. What do you think? Okay? Moving on to my next issue, we see the fact that Nellly and Sooj have a problem. Now, what's the problem here? Nellly says she's heard that Chinwe was telling her that Sooj had moved to her, had moved to Rhuthee, and maybe one other person, herself, Nellly. I don't know if I'm missing out one other person. And Nellly is wondering that the same guy that I am like bringing down my walls for is moving to a particular person first off, moves to the second person, and moves to me. So apparently it feels like he just settled for me because he couldn't get his first two people, right? And that's what Nellly is saying. Nellly's beginning to feel like, well, in the conversation she was having with Big Brother, she told Big Brother, come on, I am shocked that, this guy moved to this person, and then moved to me. And I'm beginning to feel like he just settled for, she's beginning to feel like he just settled for her because she was the easier catch for him. Apparently, right, she already knew about the Rhuthee situation, right? And she was expecting that Sooj would go and tell these girls that, come on, girls, you think I like you, I don't like you. I know the whatever, we're just in the house, right? If I give you attention, you cook for me. Because Rhuthee will cook for Sooj and Topher and keep food for them and blah, blah, blah. And, he would take it nice and all of that. And it was beginning to hear that maybe Rhuthee was liking him or whatever it was. Even though we know that Rhuthee did not like him. But I don't think there was any point in time where Rhuthee would have liked Sooj. I don't think so. The only person that we know that Rhuthee liked was Shaun, and of course Mayor Flush, right? And because the fact that she wanted Mayor Flush, that's Rhuthee, she wanted Mayor Flush to be with her and make her his first priority. But of course, we also knew that Mayor Flush had eyes for Nellly, and that's what we know. But so far, so good in Nellie's mind. She's thinking that Sooj liked Rhuthee, and she was expecting that Sooj just clear Rhuthee and clear everybody. That's it. I don't like all of you. The person I'm with, he's this person. Because for her too, she likes to come straight. Like she said, she was having a conversation with Ben, and she said that, what? She knows that when we get outside, we're still going to see these videos, right? So why would you be playing, a very sneaky game in the house?
Everybody just did their day like that. I know they're interested again. I even should I tell Big Brother to say I know one thing again. I know they talk.
Finally, before I leave, I'm going to leave you with this video. This particular video is from Twitter. It's a Twitter space conversation. You could hear somebody crying over Wanni and Handi, saying that they've been stressing Wanni and Handi, that she doesn't like this. Why would they be stressing them? That if it was them, would they like them, people to stress them like that? And I'm like, it's not that deep. This is a game. But literally, I think this was stemming from what happened between Rhuthee and the twins over the weekend.
Not good for their brand. Why are people so wicked? Why should you want your fellow human being to be down for your happiness? What is it? When they are suffered. When they are suffered. Please, you people, if you are in their shoes, or your relative is in their shoes, will you be happy? It's okay, please. Okay,
don't cry. It's okay.
Don't cry. It's okay.
Yes,
Please don't cry.
This
Don't
is a
cry. Just go and
milestone.
vote. Just keep
This
voting.
is a
Don't
stepping
vote.
stone for them. This is a
Please don't
stepping
cry.
stone for them. They say God will place a table before me in the presence of my enemies.
Yes,
Prepare the
amen.
table. He's calling the enemies for their victory. Use this strength and pray for them instead. Instead of crying, use this strength and pray. Pray for them. Pray for them.
Yeah,
Huh?
just keep praying, keep voting. Don't
Pray
cry.
for them. Use this strength and look for votes for them. Let them win the.
And that's it on this video. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification button, guys, so you get notified whenever I post a video. Go on social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at the Fairme Daniel. Until next time I come away again very soon. That's bye for now.